Okay. Hello, everybody.
Oh,
This is Young Family Tai Chi traditional form. And we are on section 1. So today's new move is going to be raise hands and step forward. And this is a deceptively difficult move. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of standing because I want you to think of this month's essential, which is sink the chest and round the back. And this is actually quite important for today's move because you are generating energy from your spine into your hands. So I want you to have the awareness of that rounded spine, rounded back. And today we're going to have a new footwork and a new energy. So at first we're going to do a little review and do the first section through single width. Then we'll do a little review of single width before we go into the new move. Okay? So keep your back rounded, your chest sunk, and head up. All right. So I'm going to turn around and we will do a review. Okay? So here we are standing, shoulder width apart, and hands by your side, head up, chest sunken, tailbone down. Prepare. Opening. Rotate your arms and raise them up to shoulder level. Press down, almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, left order. Shift left, turn right, all the weight on the right. Step and close, turn and separate. Ward off right, shift right, turn the left toe to the corner, pull left, ward off down right, pull in the right, step and close, shift weight and separate. Roll back, rotate your arms as you reach to the corner. Shift your weight back as you come to the other corner. Press, pull in the right, attach the left, and expand forward. Push, square up your shoulders, flatten your hands, come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, and push up to shoulder level. Single width, shift back, flatten your hands. Pull and turn all the way around. Release the left foot as you press down. Ward off with the left, hook hand with the right. Standing ward off, step, deflect, strike. Any questions? Okay, let's do a quick review of single width. So I'm going to turn around and do it 180 degrees from where I was doing. So when you're at push, you are both stance, right foot forward. As you shift back, you flatten your hands. Your hands are still parallel and facing that way. When you start turning, you're going to offset your hands. So it's like the left elbow starts leading and you're pulling around as you're turning your right foot to the corner. and your hands go a little beyond your shoulders. So your shoulders are toward the corner, but your hands go like almost like 180 degrees. Then when you start shifting your weight back to your right foot, you're going to release your left foot as you're pressing down. Then you're going to ward off with the left, hook hand with the right, standing ward off step. Deflect as you flatten your foot and strike. And remember, when you're striking, your ending position, you're looking through the tiger's mouth, and your hip is down. So you're straight up and down. Okay? Hi, Rita. So remember that this is the second straight up and down stance. Your right hand is at neck height, and your left hand is like coming out from your shoulder. So the right is a little bit higher than the left. If you're thinking of shoulder, neck height here, and striking from the shoulder here. And so remember to turn your head when you're looking toward the left. So no sideways glancing across through the tiger's mouth. Okay? One more time from push. So when we're pushing, we're in bow stance. We're going to make another bow stance 180 degrees away from this bow stance. So you're going to shift your weight back and flatten your hands. Then you're going to pull and turn all the way around. Then you're going, as your weight comes back, you press down and release the left foot. Then ward off with the left and hook hand with the right. Then standing ward off step, deflect, and strike. Okay, any questions on that one? So the next move is raise hands and step forward. And this will be the first time when we're going to have an empty stance. So we have two kinds of empty stances. We have a heel touch empty stance and a ball touch empty stance. And this time we're doing the heel touch empty stance. And what makes the empty stance different from a bow stance? Mainly two things. One is that the bow stance is shoulder width, okay? So there's greater distance between your heels. And the second difference is that your weight is 70% in the back and 30% in the front. Whereas in the bow stance, you're 60 in the front and 40% in the back.
Exactly. It's
So what you have to think of is that when you do the empty stance, one of the things that people tend to do is they shorten up their stride. What does that mean? If I'm doing a bow stance and I have 45 degrees for the back foot and I come forward and I put 60%.
Can you call your dog?
And
no, if you pull him, you're going to topple my tripod.
So if you have, so when you're back here, before you step out, your height determines how far you can step out. Okay, so if I am higher, my stride is shorter. If I am lower, I can make a longer stride. The thing that people sometimes mistake is that your stride length is the same whether you're doing empty stance or bow stance. In other words, it's the back leg that determines the stride. So if I'm facing you, I have 1 foot 45 degree, I have 1 foot straight for my bow stance. Okay. If I'm doing an empty stance, all that changes is the left right dimension. So I'm just as far forward as I was with the bow stance. So in this case, I'm doing a heel touch empty stance. So what's going to happen is I'm going to be one line, two sides, but I'm going to be just as far forward. Okay. And the heel touch empty stance means that your whole heel is down. In other words, it's not just the edge of the heel, it's the whole heel. Now, the front of the foot is not down, but your whole heel is down. And when you do a heel touch empty stance, what you're doing is you are pressing down into the ground with that heel. But the majority of your weight is still in the back. Okay. So
it's 70-30, right, Rita? 70.
it's 70-30. It's 70 in the back and 30 in the front. So in this case, what's going to happen is if I'm doing it the same direction as you, and I'm in bow stance here at the end of my single whip, what's going to happen is I'm going to release this foot. So I'm going to move my weight back so this foot can turn on the heel to the corner. Then I'm going to move my weight back to this foot because this becomes the back foot. I push off the ball of this foot, root, and then put my 30% into that front foot. Okay, so if I do it from so that you can see it better, if I'm at bow stance here, I'm going to turn this foot so that it's at the corner. So you can see my feet are parallel, right? Then I'm going to shift my weight to this foot because it's going to become my back foot. So I push off the ball of the right foot, come in, and then step with the heel. And then when I finish the move, I'm going to put that 30% into the heel. Okay. Now, in terms of how the hands work, I'm going to do it in the direction you would be doing it first. Okay. So if I'm at single whip, what this move looks like is this: shift, turn, circle, root, close. So if I'm doing it facing you, it looks like this. Okay, I'm in bow stance. I turn, hands don't move. I circle. And turn at the end. So at the end, while I am turning, I'm putting that 30% down into my heel. You see that? It's going like that. So when you are at single whip, you can see the right hand is higher than the left hand because one is at neck height and one is coming from shoulder height. So in terms of the way the hands work, what's going to happen is when you turn, you're going to release the hook hand. After you release your hook hand, you can see the hook hand is still higher than the strike hand, right? So as you shift your weight back, when I'm pushing off the right ball, I'm coming back, circling, root, and turn. So if you look at it from the side, what it looks like is this. I'm here. I'm going to push off the ball of the right, circle, root, and turn. So the energy is actually a waist movement. And this is different from any of our prior moves because the energy is coming this way. Okay, all our other ones were like forward or, you know, mainly because we were doing mainly bow stance. You know, so when you're doing a bow stance, you have 60% going forward. So your momentum is generally this way. This one is an empty stance and it's going this way. So think of it. You're essentially like breaking somebody's elbow because it's as if you were holding the hand and you're using this part against the other person's elbow and you're breaking it. So this is so-called split energy. So when you circle and you come together, you want both hands to be in the center line. Can you see my hands are on either side of a center line? Like the center line is where your nose is. Okay, so, and if you look at the shape of your hands are slightly raised up. Can you see slightly raised? But not as much as a strike hand. You know, you're not up as far as that. You're like this because you're coming this way. Okay, and the fingertips here are kind of faced toward the center of the right forearm when you get to the end position. So you're here, either side of the center line. And when you do your circling, what I want you to think of is you're here, you come, you release, as you push back, you release your hook hand. When you come back as you circle, root and turn. What I don't want to see is, I want you to come back, but I don't want you to come back so that your back is beyond your center, right? So remember when I was talking about push, when you push, you see the shape of my body is still forward. The same thing happens here, because here, when I am releasing, I'm coming back. Okay, I don't lean back and I keep my rounded back. Remember the sinking the chest and rounding the back? So when I'm coming back here, I'm coming back. My back is still rounded. And when I come forward, I shouldn't say forward, because I am actually closing. And it looks like it's forward because my weight my 30% is going down and my arms are closing. And because I'm making a circle, it has this forward look. But I don't want you to think forward. And the reason I say that is if you think forward, your weight will go forward. I only want you to have 30% in the front. I don't want you forward. Do you see what I'm saying? If you went too far forward, you would have the weighting of a bow stance. So I want you to be careful of that. Okay. So the purpose of your heel touch empty stance is basically you are rooting into the ground so that you can make this sideways motion. Okay. Later on, we're going to have the opposite in two ways. One is it's going to look the opposite, and it's going to be up and down instead of from the side. Okay. So let's do this one more. I'll do it one more time facing you, and then I'll do it in the same direction as you. Okay, so we are at single width. We're going to shift to the right, turn, release the hook hand as you push off the ball, start circling, root, and close. So it's important that you root before you close, okay? Because you won't have anything, any basis for your energy if you don't root first, okay? So once more, from single width, shift right, turn, circle as you push off the right, root, and turn. Okay, one more time. Single width, shift right, turn your toe to the corner, push off the ball of the right, circle your arms, root, and turn. Okay, I'm going to turn around. So, single width, shift right, turn the left foot to the corner, push off the ball of the right, circle, root, and turn. Single width, shift to the right, turn the left on the heel of the left to the corner, push off the right, circle your arms, root, and turn. Okay, how'd that feel?
Pretty good.
Okay, so let's do it from push. Okay, so if I'm at push, I'm going the same direction as you, then I'm going into single width. Shift back, flatten your hands. Pull and turn as you turn your foot. Press down as you release the left foot. Ward off with the left, hook hand with the right, standing ward off, step, deflect, strike. Raise hands and step forward. Shift right. Turn the left toe to the corner. Push off the ball of the right as you circle your arms. Root the right heel and close. Once again, from push, push, shift back as you flatten your hands. Pull and turn. Press down and release the left foot. Ward off with the left, hook hand with the right, standing ward off, step, deflect, and strike. Then raise hands. Shift right. Turn the left foot to the corner. Push off the right ball. Circle your arms. Pull in the right foot. Root. And then close. So because your feet were further than shoulders width apart, you had to pull in the right before you root, right? So you're here, you turn, you push off, and then you come in, root, and close. Yes. Questions? No? Okay. All right, let's do it from the beginning. Prepare. Head up, shoulders down, back rounded, tailbone down. Opening. Rotate your arms. Come up to shoulder level. Press down, almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, left ward off. Shift left. Turn right. All the weight on the right. Step and close. Turn and shift weight. Ward off right. Shift right. Turn the left toe to the corner. Pull left, ward off down right. Come in, step out and close. Shift weight and separate. Roll back. Rotate your arms. Reach for the corner. Then shift your weight back and come to the other corner. Press. Pull in the right. Attach the left and expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders. Flatten your hands. Come back over a ball. Hands in front of your chest. Push up to shoulder level. Single width. Shift back. Flatten your hands. Turn and pull all the way around. Press down, release the left foot. Ward off with the left. Hook hand with the right. Standing ward off. Step, deflect, and strike. Raise hands and step forward. Shift to the right. Turn your left foot to the corner. Push off the ball of your right foot. Circle your arms. Pull in the right foot. Root and turn. Yes? Okay. So if there aren't any questions, I think we can just do it a couple more times and then we'll close class. All right? So once again, feet shoulder width apart. Prepare. Opening. Rotate your arms. Come up to shoulder level. Press down almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, ward off left. shift left, turn right, all the weight on the right, step and close, turn and separate. Ward off right, shift right, turn the left toe to the corner, pull left, ward off down right, pull in the right, step and close, shift and separate. Roll back, rotate your arms as you reach to the corner, turn and come to the other corner. Press, pull in the right, attach the left, expand forward, push, square up your shoulders, flatten your hands, come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, and push up to shoulder level. Single whip, shift back, flatten your hands, turn and pull. Press down as you release your left foot. Ward off with the left, hook hand with the right, standing ward off, step, deflect, strike. Raise hands and step forward. Shift right. Turn the left foot to the corner. Push off the right ball. Circle, pull in the right foot. Root and turn. And last time. Prepare. Opening. Rotate your arm. Come up to shoulder level. Press down almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, ward off left. Shift left, turn right, all the weight on the right, step and close, turn and separate. Ward off right, shift right, turn the left toe to the corner. Pull left, ward off down right, pull in the right, step and close, shift weight separate. Roll back, rotate your arms and reach to the corner. Circle back to the other corner as you shift your weight back. Press, pull in the right, attach the left, expand forward. Push, square up your shoulders, flatten your hands, come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, push to shoulder level. Single whip, shift back, flatten your hands. Pull and turn all the way around. Press down as you release your left foot. Ward off with the left, hook hand with the right, standing ward off, step, deflect, strike. Raise hands and step forward. Shift right, turn the left toe to the corner, push off the ball of the right as you circle and pull in your right foot, root the right, turn and close. Okay, how did that feel? All right. Are there any questions on any of the moves before today's move?
I don't think so.
We don't have any.
Okay. How about you, Rita? No?
It's good to learn to do it right with you. It's good. Like little things make a really big difference. It's really good.
Well, I'm glad. And like a lot of other people, I've taken first section a lot of times. And I learn something new every time. It's odd. But very often, because you get more of an overview the first time you learn something, then you don't really think much about the details. And very often, the first time you do it, all you're thinking of is the ending posture. You know, how am I going to get from one ending posture to the next ending posture? And then you don't really think about, what's the transition to actually get there?
Very true.
Okay. Well, do you want to do one more time and we'll close?
Sure.
Okay. Prepare. Head up, tailbone down. Opening. Rotate your arms and come up to shoulder level. Press down, almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, ward off left. Shift left, turn right, all the weight on the right. Step and close, shift, turn, and separate. Ward off right, shift right, turn the left toe to the corner, pull left, ward off down right, pull in the right foot, step and close, turn and shift weight. Roll back, rotate your arms, reach out to the corner, circle back to the other corner as you shift your weight back. Press, pull in the right, attach the left, and expand forward. Push, square up your shoulders, flatten your hands, come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, and press, push up to shoulder level. Single whip, flatten your hands as you shift your weight back. Turn and pull all the way around, press down as you release the left foot, ward off with the left, hook hand with the right, standing ward off, step, deflect, and strike. Raise hands and step forward. Shift right, turn the left toe to the corner, push off the right ball as you circle your arms and pulling your right foot, root the right heel, close and turn. Looking good. Okay, we'll close class, and next time it's going to be white crane. So thank you very much, and I will see you next week.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks a
You're
lot.
welcome.